Welcome back, friends. Today is 9th March, 6 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time, actually. And gold is gold. It's very shiny and it makes things around it shiny. We will be discussing gold today and possible targets for it. Right now, what it's at 2178. The possible targets that I'm looking is 2325, 2572, and 2979. But let's see how we're going to come to 2325 or 2572. We will not be focusing on 2979. That is too far from here, which is 2178 percentage is good profit over there. If we are looking 30 to 40% run is there in the last one, but at the beginning still there is what we are looking at least 10% to 20% run here, and the momentum is going to build up in gold, and that is the reason why I am focusing on gold. So this is my chart. I use the TradingView website. Many people do use it. So there are reasons. There is a It's not a prediction based on the probabilities. This is the conclusion, and yes, there is always a worst case scenario. If we are talking about the worst cases, I have my worst cases ready over here. The negative side we are looking is going to be somewhere around 1997 in the worst case, and earlier we have tested around two, which was actually that one. This is the case, or earlier the second one is around 1900. So these are the worst case scenario as of right now. And if you see, we have just completed one bow. This is our Renko chart on let's say on a daily basis. Let's move back to another slide. So I follow the Elliott wave. I have explained in detail in other videos what is Elliott waves and what do we look in that. Any movement happens in a waves. Actually, it doesn't shoot up here, even though it looks like yes, it's shooting up. But there are some waves being formed earlier prior to this one. One, two. This one was third, fourth, and fifth. We are just observing what the bar looks like. So the charts looks like different kind of charts. This is our candlestick chart on same everything we are going to talk about weekly right now. Bar looks like this. I make it black. This one is candlestick, which is weekly. I want to capture almost similar. This is my Fibonacci chart on a weekly base. There are some difference over here and there, but pattern remains same. If you see it, it doesn't. All three are same. But now let's go to Renko. It's weekly, same thing. The wave count was difficult over here. Let's call it. It was difficult here, and let's see. It helps, right? There is no specific reason for me to use Renko charts. Yes, to those who are practicing for a long term, you can easily spot the wave counts. But this one comes handy if you have any doubts. So Renko will help you. So if I want to plot it, this is my Z, is the beginning of the wave, 0. This is my 1. This is very first correction, second, 3, 4, and fifth ended or no. We don't know. This is my internal structure if you want to count it. This could be my 1 over here. This could be, actually, this could be my 1 over here, and this could be very, oh, it's difficult over here for me. But if I do change it to daily, I might be able to see internal structure over here. This could be 1, and this could be my 3 something here, or who knows. This is still this wave continuation of this wave. Actually, this is my 0, this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3 here, or it could be running for that. Who knows what is this wave? That's not, the numbering is not crucial as long as you implement the concept of Elliott wave over here. So do not boggle down on numbering which one is what. But yes, if you have a good idea on how to see it, if I'm talking this one is almost 60 to 70% correction of this one, right? This one looks like what to you, 50% correction. If you see it, we were around, let's call it 250 over here, and we went to 1850. So this one is 600 run, and what we came down over here, 1100 from 1800 700, so 1600 700. So yeah, it was around 50% run, right? So there is an alternate nature of the correction happening. This one was the dip correction, this one will not be a dip correction. Actually, the corrections are different, complex and something. Renko comes handy on some of the issues to identify it quickly without spending too much time. That's why we are discussing Renko right now in this video. This is the first time I'm discussing Renko. There are some reasons to discuss it. This is not my trading preferred chart, but I do come here to see certain things, to get the clear visibility and make sure that there is no noise or nothing. So same way I was showing you the count over here, this is my 1 2. If we see the percentage wise, it was 2 3. So this one, based on the equality, what I'm looking, actually 3, I mean 2 was here. So based on the equality, there could be a run happening over here, which was, we can see in the next video slide actually. So based on the equality, my run was supposed to be 850 over here, 1.38 21 850, and the 1.618 of this one comes to 2331. So let's put 2331. It's not because I wanted to put it, it's a golden ratio. Yes, as I said, we don't know which wave continuation is happening. Based on this, yeah, I mean, this could be the thing. But do not boggle down on the numbers of the wave count, what wave we are in. Just focus and apply some of the principles that we're supposed to. This one is going to be a little longer video because I'm discussing Renko right now. So one target is 2200 of if we are going to talk about, this is our 1 2 3 4.6018 comes here at 2200, and based on equality the target is going to go ridiculously high. That's why I'm saying add whatever the run was, this one 250 to 1850 over here. So what we are looking, 1600, add 1600 to 1100, 1600 you add it to 1100, what does it go, 27? Yes, 27 right now. We will see how, but that's not our focus right now. So that's why I'm plotting the green light, that possible scenario. If you see this one, I change it back over here. Oh, sorry, these are our monthly. Actually, this one is our weekly, but let me move one thing. This one is my monthly because I could not fit this one. This one could be, let me zoom in. So what I do over here is in Renko, some of the noise are being cancelled. So to adjust it, I plot it over here so I get the proper counting on the chart for the waves over here. So that is the reason that I came here, and monthly I am trying to show you here. So as we see the green lines, these are the possible targets based on the some of the Fibonacci ratios, Fibonacci base extension that it's giving me. Earlier we got 2599 with other possibility, and with this one, yes, this is also 2507, but I'm not going to narrow down all the numbers over here. That could be many possibilities. We are just looking which one is going to be the first stop that we have to look for it. This is even same. I'm trying to show you clear on this one. If you see that it follows certain angles sometimes, this one is over here. We are going to talk about the Fibonacci retracements over here. So when this one came down, the correction almost 70%, 78% in fact was given, as we spoke about this one when this run happened. What was the percentage it was taken out? Approximately, I will say 50% if I'm not wrong in this one. So if this wave ended and the wave 5 is, this is the bigger wave happening, the final wave, then there is a correction has to happen that will lead the entire wave 5. Are we going to see that? That's our final wave of the goal. I don't know. I don't even want to even comment on it because that's not what I'm looking for right now. Could be, yes, it could happen. There are signs, not at this moment. So what our focus going to be right now? The focus will shift over here. This one from 2015, then the focus will shift to around 23. But we have to know what happened in the past with the instrument that we are trading. There are some beauties about it over here. There is no theory about the correction that you expect, but for some reason I do see the corrections. This is right now I want to show you, this is the cup that is being broken over here. This is the handle being made based on the cup and handle. If you see that this run was very fast, one breakdown was here of the cup actually, then handle was formed here, then it was jump over here, 456 over here. If you add 450 approximately over here, 16 so it makes a run to 2000. We came to 2000. Now based on the entire cup and handle we have it. So this is 400, this is 450, 850. Based on that 850, you want to add it 850 here, or you want to add it 850 here. Yes, very first you added 850 here. Right now it's 1600, 850, 2450 approximately. Do not go, you said 2450, so it's supposed to go 2450. You have to give some error. We are just calculating, trying to see based on quick calculations without going in detail looking at chart. I'm not looking at the waves patterns or anything what it's doing. I'm just measuring the price movement over here. So as I said, I'll be focusing my chart based on 23 near term because I want to see what's what's happening in this stock. So you can draw any parallel channels very easily. These are the parallel channels I just copied. I'm just trying to show you based on that. The blue channel over here that was created for a long time as well, I will try to show you that one. So these are the parallel channel lines. I will be removing this one. This one was a center for the gold. It was a magnet. It was dragging everything back, or it was pulling everything over here. It acted as a support mostly, if you see it. This one is acting as a resistance, and we are here. But just imagine one thing. What if there is a breakout happening over here, and this one will become our resistance? Could happen. Or you can say, oh yeah, what if it comes down? It can come down here as well. As I said, 2000 is very first stop loss, which is right now too high for you. 21,700 bucks on the top side. We are looking 200 and 600 actually if we are talking about the longer run, 800. So depends what's your nature. I do not advise anyone to trade, risk your hard-earned money, but investment is different than trading. So these are the blue lines, these are the purple lines. This is the short-term trend, this is the long-term trend, which is from 2016. But what if we are going to be changing this trend? As we've seen this one happen here, then we came down, tested this one. But what if this one is going to be look to break out on the bigger side over here? So what we are doing is we are doing the Fibonacci. I see that this is my wave 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going to see the 5. Based on that, if I do that, if you see this one, wave 3 was extended wave, so in nature I'm not looking for extension happening sometimes, but it happens in the strong assets or stocks that we are talking. So as we have seen extension happening here, there is no guarantee what is, but it is common to see the same extension that happen over here to happen here as well. As we have known that this is 800 bucks, somewhere around 16th or 2400 we put it. I want to show you something that is a beauty over here. So this is 327 run and this run was 898. So 898 I'm putting it over here, and that makes a run to approximately 25 actually if you do on this one. So these are proper calculations. We don't see unfortunately the target over on this side, but I believe it's somewhere around 2500. Now I want to show you something. There is no theory about it, or I don't know if there is any theory based on this. So please listen to this carefully. This is very interesting actually. I'm fascinated with this one. There is a reason for this. Let's talk about this wave in this correction over here. So this is my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wave count that I show you was the internal wave count of this bigger wave set 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The correction that happened over here was 209. The correction that happened here was 252. Add it roughly, 250 plus 200, 450. The correction that we have seen here, 465. Go figure yourself out something now. What I'm trying to show you is this is my Renko based on 4-hour. These are the same thing I'm trying to, okay, so now this is the same thing that I'm trying to show you. There is one more correction over here. 94, 137, you add it up, the correction that we seen is this one. Good, these are again internal waves. I'm trying to get the Fibonacci over here retracements. So this one, if you see the wave 1 that happened of the bigger wave set, the correction was what? You can see it, the entire wave was given, it was around 80%. This is the correction what we are seeing, 1 to 2. This one is not more than 38% over here. We just focus on 2 to 3 over here. And if we are talking the wave 5, the entire wave 5 was corrected over here. Go figure out elliott waves actually. So this is what I'm calling, this is my wave 1. If you see the Fibonacci retracement, it just went up to the 50%. This is this, it not as strong as other stocks that it multiplies, but there is a momentum building up over here actually. So this is the same topic I was saying. This is our bigger set, wave 1, 2. There are some calculations being done on it, and very first target that we are looking is somewhere around 23, 29. So that is very first target that I'm looking. But these are the internal wave structures of the wave that's going to be folding up. So if I see what I'm looking based on my theory actually, this is our internal waves happening. If in the worst case my wave 3 is not going to be extension or based on equality, then still I'm looking at 23, 29, and there is a correction about to happen that will bring it down to 2209 or 2135. I don't think so it's going to see that much correction in the valuation. So 2178 will act as a good resistance when it's coming down actually, and we are still not even there, and I mean we are close there right now. So this one is a good buying price actually, and what I'm looking is 2572. These are all based on the elliott wave calculations, and there are some ratios. I can choose it over here, 2489, 2405, but if I do internal calculations, there is something happening based on what I have seen here, and there are some other things that I'm going to show you today. So this is the same slope I'm trying to show you, and there is the steep angle is being created over here. So you have to understand when there is a momentum, there are some other indicators for the momentum. I do not use that many indicators. I try to keep it simple as possible. This is my Renko, right? I'm back to Renko here. This is all what you see green and red. Those are EMAs, different EMAs actually. What I'm trying to show you, look at it. The wave count is easier for you to count it over here. What else is easier for you? When this riding happens, it mostly sticks to very first EMA, and there is second EMA only. Then it starts to drag down. When it drags down, if you see the nature, it stops somewhere around at the very last EMA. So it could stop over here, right? It could stop over here and it could bounce here. In this case, it stop here, it bounce here, it stop here, and it bounce over here. Or if there is a gap over here, then it can stop over here. I do not have, I believe, example over here. This one, it came down, it took the bunch out of the green ones, and it stopped here and it bounced. Then it stopped here and it bounced. Then it's given up over here. Look at the charts again. These are visual aids to you. Renko, okay? What happens is double top. We can see double top over here. No, not really. Double bottom we can see, yes. This one. When it's visiting again, there is a good chance the breakout will happen. You have to be very, very aggressive when you see the green candle or something is happening. There is over here, there is a great chance double top actually, and there is a great chance that it's not going to happen. This is Renko. This is going to be happening. It's so basically Renko helps you to get the clear, cancel the noise out, get the directions actually, and takes the noise out. So these are all EMAs. Based on the EMAs, you can see it, how it acts. When the green lines, which is shorter EMA, which these are the longer, red will act as a support basically, and there is a good chance it will bounce back. And time to time, it will test it. And when this red is on the higher side, this will become a resistance actually. If you see the greens are coming down, this one is a resistance, then it comes down, then this one becomes a resistance. So there are so many things that you can learn from this. So I have something called, there is an indicator on, this is TradingView website, free version, super trend. I mean, you can use it, but it's not reliable that much. I had back tested many things over here, but visually it comes when buying and selling actually. The buy and sell should happen before that. I have other trading strategy that I don't have a problem disclosing it. But if anything wrong happens, and if you lose substantial amount by trading the strategy that I'm mentioning, I don't want to do that. I would hate to see that happen to anyone. So learn it before you invest it. Have your theory. I do study the charts. It's fun. Yes, it stimulates the mind. There is other concept that you always see the higher highs. I mean highs and lows, right? Let me go to the actually charts over here. So this is our gold chart that I shown you. It's very difficult. It takes time to plot everything. So yes, 2572. Let me erase this. I don't need this. No, I needed that one. Control Z. Jesus, it's gone. That's fine. And the next one, I'm very interested in Tesla. Actually, see, these are my just roughly plottings over here. What I'm saying that if I see, let me see, these are double tops over here, which is going lower, and there is a good chance that this one, but this one doesn't look like double bottom has to happen here. But what if this is my double bottom? So 162, okay. I see this over here as well, actually, multiple times, 189 and 162. So yes, buying will emerge around 163, and if you see the top, which was very long time ago, was there as well. So, and if you see Fibonacci is coming at 167 as well. So there are so many things that will indicate that there will be a buying coming over here, but the volume is not good. If you see the volume on a daily basis is increasing, but still it's worth taking chance on Tesla. Come around buying at 164, and then we will see what the signal it gives. Let me do gold back if there is anything else to discuss on gold. So yes, based on this, I am looking at 23.29, very first stop, and the second stop 25.72. All the moves will depend. There is a breakout that happened earlier. It can go to any levels. There is no fixed stop points. So I have improvised some of the EMAs for you to have the clear picture. If you are, let's say, if you are trading, if you are coming and buying at this moment, very first stop loss that you are looking is 2076. If you are an aggressive swing trader, that you will not go, you will not even wait if the momentum is changed, if the trend is changed. This one is somebody who doesn't want to do that many trades, that will look for 2022. And the one who is just going to do yearly trades, or trading is not their main bread and butter. Then but still somebody who has very patience, they will go on this line 1947. By my nature, I will be looking at 2075 as my stop. If somebody who is even aggressive, they can choose any EMAs, choose your EMA. So I believe this one was my 13, this one was my 26, and this one was my 52. Figure everything else out. I mean, there are so many EMAs that you can play, but EMAs are being plotted here to show you something, how it reacts. So yes, the market is never easy, but you can learn so many things. There are so many good educational videos out there. I nobody teach me anything. I had to learn, I had to read, but those are the fun things. There is a guy actually. I earlier I used to question on Elliott waves. Why? I mean, you can show you anything. I mean, this ratio is matching. This ratio is matching. So he helped me clear the doubt, and he directed me in proper direction. He told me, okay, go read this. Then I said, yeah, it is fascinating. I mean, I knew the Fibonacci retracements, but I could never justify why. But yes, everything got clear 4 or 5 years ago. So I thank you. Thank you for that. And you know, that was a learning curve and change in my trading styles. I do not trade, but I do study. Actually, we were talking about the gold, and yes, actually I said nobody teach me, but no, there are many people who directed me in proper directions. There was a guy in one of the group called back home, VG and Vijay. They helped me in proper directions for the Elliott waves, and I'm very really thankful. I do not trade personally, but yes, based on my recommendations, a few close friends and people do trade it. I do trade it, but I haven't done it in the last 3-4 years, but I'm going to be active on it real soon. So thank you for watching the video. Please comment what video that you would like, what stock actually that you would like to have it. That is something interesting that needs an eye. Please do let me know. So yeah, let me know what stock would you like me to have study. And if you see, I made some changes over here while we were watching, while we are going through to show you something, some beauty over here. In the next 10 seconds, I will show you something different as well. So this system gave gold buy signals 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time only since okay, yeah, 4 times since October. And how many were successful? This one was good, 2 was good, 3 was good, 4th one is going on, 4 is good, and this one was, yes, you make some money, or break even over here, yes, you make some money. So it's 6 good trades, and then you break even. I mean, break even, no loss. So 6 winning trades based on this system. Since then, there are some failures happening, but we will see this one later on. I will say thank you for right now, and let me know.